all over the state of Michigan, there's a housing shortage. So affordable housing programs are very much needed to help with that housing shortage and the rising numbers of homelessness in our state.
There are many choices that landlords have for affordable housing programs that are administered either locally or more regionally.
Housing programs can include things like Section 8 vouchers, housing choice vouchers, mainstream vouchers, permanent supportive housing programs, and then we have short-term programs like refugee housing, emergency housing assistance, one-time first month's rent assistance. One of the myths is that the paperwork is too time consuming. And in reality, it's about 5-10 minutes of paperwork annually, and there is an annual inspection. And there's another myth that the inspections are difficult to pass. If there are issues with the unit, the landlord has time to correct the issues. Affordable housing programs hold tenants responsible for not damaging the unit and following normal tenant law. Voucher holders do not do any more damage than any regular tenant would.
I always have a phone number I can call, a caseworker I can communicate with. They may have more ways to get a hold of them than I'm aware of. It's almost like I have a partner that I can use to better communicate.
Being a part of a affordable housing program means that the rent payment is on time and guaranteed every month.
I can almost set my clock by when I receive payments. They pay the rent when the rent is due.
Agency staff can also help potentially with budgeting and creating a budget with the tenants so they can afford their rent and all their other bills long term.
Not only did I have affordable housing, but I was able to sustain it. They helped steer my life back where it should have been going.
Program staff can also help fill vacancies.
If I have a vacant property that I think might be a good fit for one of their programs, I don't hesitate to call them. As a landlord, I have a choice of all sorts of ways to fill those vacancies, and I still look to housing services to help me with that.
Affordable housing programs are vital to our community, so landlords who participate are giving back to their community. They're providing safe and secure housing for their community members.
The caseworkers that I worked with, they were more than just caseworkers. They understood that I needed not only affordable housing, but counseling and therapy and things like that. It truly helped me, and I believe that they can help many more people in my position.
I would recommend that any landlord at least experience working with housing services one time and then form their own opinion what they think about how it is to work with housing services or any other housing agency. I mean, it's a legitimate way to do business.